Aquarius, welcome to your January 1st to January 15th astro reading. If you followed my channel from the beginning, then you may well know that I used to do astro readings all the time. So I'll be returning to doing that, but this time I'm going to really I'm definitely going to keep it very short, so under 15 minutes. So that I can continue to do the longer readings, which is really where my heart is. The monthly readings, the moon readings, and of course, don't forget the daily readings, which are written on Instagram and YouTube. Wow. Akko, you've got some stuff going on. But before we get into you, I have two Jelly Bean announcements. The first one is right now there's a 10% off sale site-wide from January 1st to January 8th. So that's the first 8 days of 2023. Yay, Happy New Year. And the second announcement that I'd like to say is that around mid-month, I will be raising my prices after 4 glorious years of service and a lot of upgrading changes in the way that I've done my craft and whatnot. And so I'm inviting you to join me in 2.0. And all of that will be available to you after mid-month. Now, if you'd like to go ahead and book any readings before the prices go up, please do feel free. And I'm totally open if you'd like to book before the 8th before the 9th, because the sale ends on the 8th, but schedule it to be filled later in the year. That's fine. It's not a big deal. All right. So either way, let's jump in. So Aquarius, let's look at you. Notice the title that was channeled for you. It says, you're avoiding being seen, but you are being watched. Crazy. Who dis? Who's watching you? Now, I do want to say that when I felt this channel title come through for you, it's almost like I was seeing this blue mist, and it's like moving around, and there's this big eye that's just with wings on it. And I know a lot of you may be like, oh, that's traditionally how they used to, that's traditionally how angels are depicted in the Bible, with the eye and the like wings on it and all of that. Well, I'm not necessarily here to make that jump or whatnot, but I just saw this eye looking at you through the mist, and you they're shouting out Capricorn. So maybe there's an energy that for some of you Aquas, you may value from the Capricorn reading. Remember, I'm saying that these are astro, and yes, they are, but remember, we are all part of a collective. So please do feel free to look at anything that I put out, as long as the title calls you in, right? But so check out the Cap reading if that hits you. Interesting. But either way, as this eye is like looking at you, shifting around, moving like this, you're shifting away. You're avoiding looking at this eye. Okay, so what is this eye? It really is going to be dependent upon you, because I'm looking at a general dynamic, a universal dynamic that the collective shares. But the question is, how does it manifest for you? Is it in your love life? Is it in your family life, your career life, your spiritual life? Something is happening, Aquarius, where you don't want to get on board. You're giving me vibes like this person who has a contract to get started, to do something with, but you know, it's like 3 days out, and you're not even wanting to be found by anybody. People are looking for you to see if you've like gotten your stuff together. Are you all packed? Can I help you? And you're just avoiding. So, but you know, look at the bottom. No, they don't even want to show you any. Like you're so avoiding looking at whatever this issue is. It pretty much could be an issue as well for some of you. That, like for somebody here, I'm seeing that you're avoiding the state of your home. Like there are repairs that need to be made, or something needs to be done with the house, and you're just avoiding it like the plague. So much so, Aquarius, that your energy collectively wouldn't even let me bring in the deck itself, like to show the underlying card. It's just like, no, I just want to focus on this. You see it right there, but you won't even let me go there, and that's fine. Spirit is saying that the reason why you're feeling this way is there's a little bit of rebellion inside of you. There's a part of you, it's vibing around 19 years old, where it's like, I'll play, but only if we do it my way. I will comply quietly it's kind of like, I will comply quietly if you allow me to comply quietly. So if this is you, maybe you just don't like being seen. You don't like being observed. It's kind of like when someone says, okay, I need you to do this, and then they're trying to micromanage you. That micromanaging will stop anybody from wanting to get the work done. It's like, no, now that I know that you really want me to do it and you're all up on my back, I'm gonna be rebellious and I'm gonna say no and I'm gonna dig my heels in. So Aqua, I really don't blame you in this sense. I also feel that some of you may be hesitating to take whatever action this is that you're being asked to take because you feel, and this is coming through as a perception, I'm not necessarily speaking to the veracity of it, but you feel like there's a better use for you. You feel like there's something else you should be doing. You feel that there's another method. You feel there's another boss you should work with. Whatever this is, it's almost like I know what's best for me. Like, but I you know me, I gotta keep it 100. I feel that that's at the perception level. As I'm looking at your energetic field, I feel that you are going to do what this thing is, see this on track thing is. Yeah, I just heard your energy like, well, yeah, okay, I'm gonna do it, but I gotta kick and scream about it, literally rolling your eyes a bit. This is the energy that you're giving me right now. And so you are going to do it. But the point is, Spirit wants to show you, you said you do it. You're giving us lip. You're in the two worlds. See this right here? You're in two worlds. When they come, look at this knocking. Light of the world. Knock, knock. Hey, we need you to get started. And what did I tell you guys? Remember the guides were saying, for the past month and a half, that lights would be turning on around the country, around the world, around January. Guess what does that mean? As we've said before, it means that a lot of you are having your spiritual service contracts activated. It's time to get started with whatever it is that you're doing. And some of you are like on it already. Some of you are like, I don't know. And the feeling I'm getting here is like, I'll do it, but talk to me nice. Where do you think you are? Earth? Just kidding, no. I'm just kidding. But ego, right? There it is. So Spirit is saying the reason why they're bringing this to your attention is for you to get inside of yourself, do a little self-reflecting just like the rest of us, and to see, where is this coming from? Am I making it about me, or am I making it about the people who need my help? Whether it's by stuffing envelopes down at the local center or opening up a whole organization, whatever this is, or taking my kid brother to practice every day or pick him up from school because no one else is available, and I know that I'm serving my family and him and his future when I do that. Whatever this is, try to see where you're making it about yourself. Because see this 5 and 4, that's 9, because you have a contract, but it's being overshadowed by your ego. And we don't need you there. We need you, the master artisan, to be on track and to get started with your work. But in your defense, Your Honor, in my client's defense, because now I'm your attorney, Aquarius, we're talking Aquarius. Aqua, they do things their own way. They're innovative. They ghost you. They will ghost you if you come at them in a way that is not in alignment with their vision and stuff. Like you're trying to ask these people to bend to. They're not Capricorn. No shade, Capricorn. I have a South Node in Cap. I understand. But Capricorn's all about getting the job done, and they want the institutions. They want to hit the channels. They want to make money. They want to whatever. It's long term. Aqua's like, what are we doing? I don't need you. I don't need no stinking badges. Whatever, right? What is that? What's that quote, right? Just when I think about Aquarius and Sagittarius, they are the bounty hunters in my energetic feelings of it. They're the bounty hunters of, and Gemini. But Gemini's the bard. What am I saying? The bard, sometimes bounty hunter, sometimes bard, but he's, stopping to talk along the way too much. Sag is stopping to talk as well to get beers. Before long, he's out before the bill's done and others have paid and he's going, right? But he had a good time and so did you, if you're really looking at it. Aqua is the mercenary. Aqua's like, what do you want? Yeah, I have a job to do. I got to do it. And you want someone's head on your plate? I'll bring the head on your plate, but don't freaking talk to me until you talk to me nice. Unless you talk to me nice. Other than that, I have nothing to say to you. We've already signed a contract. I will show up when it's time. Boom. Okay. So I just want to let you know, if that's you and you're like, yes, that's how I work, giving me real 7 energy there. By the way, 8 minus 1 is 7, right? So you're vibing as you know what needs to be done, and you will do it. But there's this idea, I'll do it in my own time and I'll do it on my own way. But I do want to leave you with this advice. If you want to do this work, which is a higher work that's being called for you, you're going to have to arrest the ego, because you're working for source, and source doesn't work in ego. And it's not like because source thinks it's all this and that and blah blah blah. No, it's just that the energies, alchemically speaking, the vibrations, the frequencies that operate at the highest and purest levels of source are incompatible with low level vibrations of the ego. So no one is actively squeezing you out or telling you this or blah blah blah. It's just like, hey, it's either you've got these initiations, you've passed this marriage, you whatever, or you literally can't get in. It's just, we want you and we're trying to pull you in, but you're popping right back out. It's similar to if Spirit says, like, what if someone's mission is to start a nonprofit organization, but they're all about that merit, and not merit, that money, and they want to hurt people. We see people do it all the time, and yes, they get successful, but look, if you read into the energy, there is no success there. I'm just letting you know. Guess what? At some point, you're no longer working with source. You're working for something else. You're working for yourself or something else. But you think you're still doing it in the name of God, but you're not. You could slip right out of a contract if you're not in vibrational accord. Aquarius, your energy's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm not saying I won't do this work. I'm just saying, and then think to yourself, what are you saying? Because I hear someone saying, I just want more money to do it. I just want a little bit of vacation time before I start. I just want, whatever it is, touch into your heart. Consider it, pray, see what of it is about the ego, and see what of it is actually something you need. Have that dialogue with Spirit, and bada bing, bada boom, report for duty. That's it, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and end here to keep the video short. If you'd like to connect with me more about this, I would suggest the Stepping into Mastery reading, which is what I offer for discussing mission work and whatnot, okay, if this pertains to you. All right, God bless you, and I guess see you at work. Just kidding. Bye.